up, y'all? It's your girl Zeze back with another Mother 11 vid. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on my notifications bell, get this joint a thumbs up, share this mug. Ole, ole, ole. You feel me? So, today's video is going to be a reaction, all right? I don't know if y'all watched the show Power Ghosts Book 2. Okay, there's a character on it by the name of Zeke. I recently came across an interview of his, okay? I don't know what podcast this is. I kind of just clicked on this brother video, what I'm about to show, and now I'm about to react to it, okay? But I don't really know anything about Zeke specific character. I don't even know what his real name is. I'll insert it below. I'll find out what it is. But yeah, I don't really know nothing about him. So this is my first time kind of seeing him outside of the show talk about himself. And it got a little interesting, to say the least.
Girls what?
What's up with that? You got any girlfriends?
I'm a single individual right now.
You're what?
I'm a single individual right now.
Did you have any girls in school?
I'm kind of no. I'm kind of don't speak about.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So off the rip, okay, the brother is obviously uncomfortable, okay? This is pretty obvious from the body language, from the stuttering, from the unclear answer, okay? He is very uncomfortable and doesn't want to talk about it, and that's why he kind of slipped in at the end, even though he should have been more articulate in saying it, enunciated, spoke up, said it with his chest, and saying, like, I don't really talk about that, he should have just made that clear, because it's about to get a little worse. But off the rip, you could tell the brother is uncomfortable. Let's continue.
Let me guess, you don't identify with a sex demon, right?
Did I say that?
I'm asking you. You don't want to say you keep it real, let's talk about it.
Did I say that though?
You did not, but
okay, come on. Now that's just disrespectful. How do you jump from, did you have a lot of girlfriends when you was growing up or as a child, to, okay, you don't identify as a sex either because he didn't want to talk about his, come on. Let's, from an objective point of view, the brother's answer was a little sus. Because it's like, if you didn't have a lot of girls or if you didn't, it's like, just say that, like, nah, I was shy. You know what I'm saying? Or like he said, like I just said, just say straight up, I don't want to talk about it. It's that simple. But even with that, just professionally speaking, as an interviewer, you don't do that, okay? You don't just come out and say something so disrespectful. Oh, so you must not identify as a gender. Like, what? That's hella disrespectful, okay? This is still a guest on your show. And I don't even know what podcast this is, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much clout or lack of clout they have. This is egregious.
asking.
There's so many different titles, especially today.
Now right there, this is where Zeke should have just said, bruh, that shit was disrespectful. We're gonna move on, or I'm gonna get up out of here. As a man, I don't care if you LGBT, I don't care if you I don't care what you identify as sexually. But you are a man first, a black man first. So you're gonna stand 10 toes. I don't give a damn about even media training and professionalism. All that shit go out the window when somebody comes for your character or disrespects you as a man. Okay, so you should have set that brother straight right there, brother. I ain't saying, hey, look, hey, you cut that, homie. Hey, cut all that. I ain't saying nothing about identify as no sexual. You can stop all that shit right now. We can end this conversation. Like, don't stumble over your words, brother. Like, speak clearly, speak precisely, okay, and with confidence, okay, and assertiveness. That's what men respect. The fact that he's stumbling over his words and, like I said, the body language, he seems a little uncomfortable. It's easier for him as the interviewer to kind of dig into him more, because he can tell, like, oh, he doesn't really know how to avoid this question, so let me see if I can get more out of him.
I find myself is desiring someone who wants me and is willing to accept me for who I am.
My dog right here too.
Okay, leave it right there. The brother said he want to find somebody that's desiring who he said. Leave it right there. The interviewer, if he's smart, he will leave it right. If he's professional, he would just leave it right there. Okay, you look somebody, man. Okay, bet. Moving on. But let's see.
So,
it's a daily challenge,
But they live too much, and I don't want to put a label on you. You know what I'm saying? But you just said anybody who like you, so that means if a man like you, you may go that direction. If a man like you and you feeling him,
I think that if any situation, especially today, it's gonna be.
And then it's very disingenuous, because you're gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to put a label on you. I don't want to put a label." you are trying to put a label on a brother. And please, y'all know how I feel about this. You, especially him being a man, like, brother, stand 10 toes. If you like what you like, just say what you like. It is what it is. It's in an interview setting, okay? This man is being recorded. This is going to be showed to how many hundreds or thousands of people. So with just that, like, respect the brother's boundaries. He's obviously uncomfortable talking about this. So instead of you trying to dig deeper, oh, I want to put a label on you, but you said, it's like, bro, chill out. You looking a little suspect. That's what he could have did it like that. Even if he wasn't going to stand 10 toes, he could have just joked like, bro, why the fuck you care so much? Like, you real concerned about who I'm sleeping with. You care that much? You know, and then flipped it back on him.
It's going to be a very challenging process.
Bro, but are you ashamed to say that you like men if you do? Like, because if you do, no disrespect to you, but if you do, like, aren't you supposed to, like, not be ashamed of it and be proud of who you are?
Brother, who are you to say that? Are you his damn daddy? Are you his publicist? Are you anything to this man outside of an interviewer that is interviewing him? Why do you care? Oh, I'm just saying as a man, you supposed, brother, like I said, I can understand what he's saying, but this is an interview setting. This is a professional setting, okay? Regardless of the interview style, it can be discussion style, civil discord, whatever it's supposed to be, it doesn't matter. The point is, the brother is obviously uncomfortable and is blatantly avoiding the question for a reason.
Industry is more acceptable.
I'm very proud of who I am.
Bro, stop. Were you born with it, bro? Like, come on. I need the answer. What I'm saying.
I'm telling you the answer. I'm trying.
Were you born gay, bro? Come on, stop. I said, see, I didn't want to yell.
See.
I'm saying I didn't want to.
Like, that shit is this, man. I don't know who this podcast is, but that's a hell of a turn off. I don't know. You just set yourself up for the kill, because I promise you, there's a lot of celebrities who might have watched it, may be friends with Zeke and watch it just to support him, and may have thought about coming on here and said hell to the no because of the way you handled this situation. See, I didn't want to have to yell. Like, bro, what are you, 5? You didn't want to have to, nigga, remain in your masculine frame. What do you mean you didn't have to yell, brother? You and your emotions, because you're trying to get something out of him that he don't want to say. You so pressed to get this out of him, to get some clickbait, to get some clout, to go viral, whatever the case may be, that you just blatantly ignoring how this brother is feeling. Like, even looking, he looks uncomfortable. He does not look like he wants to continue the conversation. Again, I'm empathizing with Zeke, but at the same time, brother, you a man. Stand 10 toes. Let this nigga know I'm not talking about it. We can either move on or end this fucking conversation. Like, bruh, why are you letting this joint drag on both sides? Y'all both blow me. Jesus Christ, skinny. Lord, egregious.
Do that because you forced me.
Okay, so
you forced me instead of you playing Ring Around the Rosy. I'm trying
to answer your way. I'm trying to answer.
You trying to do it politically?
No.
These conversations are necessary.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Zeke,
I'm trying.
Yeah. Have you ever been with a woman in your life?
I'm not going to talk about my sex life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's when you cross the line.
Yeah.
Respect. All right, catchy.
See, but the brother should have started with that. I don't want to talk about my sex life. I don't want to talk about my sexuality. I don't want to talk about the people I date. I don't want to talk about the people I've dated. I don't want to talk about who I'm attracted to. I don't want to talk about who's attracted to me. Let's move on. It's that simple. You could have skipped that whole interaction had you just stood 10 toes as a man and let it be known what your boundary was. Clearly and concisely and assertively. Okay, then he wouldn't have had a choice but to respect it. I'm sorry, not a choice, but he would have been more prone probably to respect it. And if not, then as a man, again, you stand 10 toes, you can get the hell up out of there. Bye-bye, birdie, or you just don't say nothing at all. Okay, I'm gonna just be quiet. You want to keep asking the same questions? I'll sit here until you want to move on. Because maybe he got paid for it. Maybe I don't know, it was a promise he had to be there for a certain amount of time. I don't know what the business deal, what the business side of this interaction was. But if you had to be there, brother, you could have just shut the hell up. Real life. Plead the Fifth Amendment. Let him assume what he assumed. Or you think that's what I said? Okay, you think I'm all right, whatever. On the other hand of that, I understand why the brother wouldn't want that to be out there. Okay, he is on a show where Black people on the grassroots already go in an uproar about the homosexual propaganda they put inside the show. Like, they want to just throw at us in the show. They surprise us with it in the show. Okay, so most of us already got a problem with that. And then you talk about buck breaking, the plot to feminize black gay agenda, okay, etc. We would definitely call this out. Them using a non-heterosexual man, okay, to play a heterosexual role, and then the role that he is playing, which is supposed to be sleeping with the teacher and all this other stuff. Okay, it's no coincidence. All right, that they got this non-hetero brother up here, so that's understandably so why he would want to keep that in the dark. And even if that's not the reason why, for his image or for his brand, whatever the case may be, it's just like, man, that's his personal daggone business. It ain't none of your damn business. If he don't want to talk about it, he doesn't have to. To be real, at least not on no public platform. You ain't sleeping with the man. So it's not none of your business. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, okay? Have you been in an interaction or an interview like this? Do you think Zeke could have, stood 10 toes and done this, responded a little differently? Do you think the brother, the interviewer, was wrong for coming at him like this? Other than that, baby, that's all I got. All right, y'all.
We do not play by our green. You fuck with the team. Might find your West in the creek. We crossing our T's. We don't never miss a beat.